Test, 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 testing, test, 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 test Ickles. Welcome everyone to episode 696 of the Daily Mother. Whoa, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Nipplecast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. How are we looking today, fam? Got a new view, a new angle, got some new stuff going on with the setup here, and we are absolutely 150,000% live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So I am hoping that everything looks good and sounds good. And my most important concern today is that we are looking good on all of these. So first off, and I appreciate your feedback because you know I'm always trying to improve things. I'm always trying to do better. Let me know right now what the audio sounds like on each platform. Is it smooth? Does it sound good? Does it look good? How does it sound on YouTube? I connected YouTube actually through my computer. I'm doing triple, and because I wanted to get the audio better on YouTube, I wanted to take that up a notch. How are we sounding on YouTube? Just drop a comment, please, in the what's up, Julio, on YouTube. And those of you that are tuning into Twitch, what's going on? Can we call Twitch T-dubs? TW, Twitch, T-dubs. Sound is great. Awesome. It sounds really clear and crisp. Like, cause I'm talking into this nice dick right here. Anyway, so far so good, Karen. Welcome. Thank you. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Well, Instagram, a little echo. Instagram, you're going to get crazy echo because Instagram only streams from the phone. So Instagram, you're going to get cell phone quality stuff. That's why I'm saying if you're interested in catching the live stream and the live, all this stuff, you want to go on Facebook, you want to go on YouTube, or you want to go on Twitch. Twitch is legit. Actually, I watched the replay just to give everyone some content or some context. I went on Twitch to watch the replay, and it was like freaking watching a movie. It was awesome. The sound is amazing, smooth. The replays on the other channels did not look the same. It was nowhere near as crisp and as free streaming and the connectivity as on Twitch. So Twitch seems to be the best location in terms of quality. Not all of you use it, but I got a bunch of people asking me what Twitch is, and Twitch is just another platform. People stream video games, you stream TV. It's literally going to be, and I'm telling you right now, I'm calling it like I see it, and a lot of you already, this is nothing, there's no secret, but because the youth, technology, video games, gaming, major league gaming, all those things, hey, what's going on? People are following me. That little sound right there is someone following on Twitch. So what up? Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. What up? What's going on, fam? Twitch is popping. What's up, H Lade? What up, fam? So, so Twitch is a platform. It's an app. What's going on, guys? It's an app like anything else. And the great thing about Twitch is a couple of things. You could stream super high quality. You could stream games. You could stream anything like, your Windows. I'm going to stream a lot of stuff on Twitch. So if you want more behind the scenes and you want to kind of plug into what I do behind the scenes, like editing and stuff like that, stay tuned and follow me there, because I'm going to be streaming a lot of stuff on Twitch, which is going to be super cool. And it's also owned by Amazon. I don't know if anyone or how many of you know that, but if you are a fan of Amazon as much as I am, that's really important information to have, because Twitch is literally, when you go to the website, it's twitch.tv, and that's literally what it is. It's going to be it's the new TV. It's going to be the new TV because cable is dead. YouTube and these other companies are trying to get on the TV train, but it's all streaming. It's all streaming. It's streaming. It's people streaming what they want to stream and anything. So it is TV. It's the future of TV and what people are going to watch and use as entertainment, because it's very interactive. You could do all sorts of things on Twitch. You can comment. I'm going to be giving away prizes. I'm going to be raffling on YouTube. What up, Deep Cover? Yaya or haha, madame. How are you? I'm doing good. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you follow me over there because you can do a couple things on a lot of things on Twitch. There's a lot of like little apps you can add. So for example, what's really cool is there's like a spinning wheel like for giveaways. So I can customize the wheel, um, spin the wheel, for example, and I can give away prizes and stuff like that. So it's really cool. J, not H sound. Jaja, just a harsh J. Really, Jaja, madame. I'm so used to this. I'm in Miami, so I'm so used to like I'm in South Florida, so I'm so used to like the J being a ha ha ha. I thought Twitch was really just for gaming. Yeah, no, and the chat is awesome, and I can customize it. So I haven't customized the chat yet. Um, so I could do all different colors and all different stuff. So anyway, I can spin a wheel and it'll land on a certain and so it's like I could really like do like raffles and giveaways and topics and stuff like that. And also, I can do, I can post all sorts. You could do donations and stuff. You can like, I could do all sorts of things here on Twitch. So it's super interactive. It's just more interactive. Like your comments, I could show them off. I could have special gifts. You can post your own gifts and images that run across the screen and things like that. It's super cool. So let me pay attention. I'm a 15-year-old girl. I can squat 200 pounds. Is that good? Yeah. I'd love to see, I'd love to see a video. If you're 15, you can squat. If you're a 15-year-old girl and you can squat 200 pounds with good form, send me a message. Send me a message and I will, I'll post that up on my page or something. If it's good form, I challenge you. I challenge that good form. What's going down? James on YouTube. What up? Let me say what's up. When you're live on Facebook, you're live on other sites, you're saying? Mike Segro. Yeah. Yeah. I'm live everywhere. What's going on, Instagram? What up, IG? What up, Hala? Hello from Slovakia. What's going on? Facebook is clear. Hi, buddy. Thanks for the anti-diet workshop video. Helped me a lot to understand where to start. Yeah. How many of you saw that workshop already? How many of you caught the anti-diet workshop? That link, I don't have it on Twitch. I should put a link at the bottom, but it's in my Instagram profile. It's also on my Facebook description. You've played soccer for 12 years, so my legs are insane. Oh, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying that's a lot of fucking weight for a man. Squatting 200 pounds is a lot of weight for an adult male. Not saying an adult male shouldn't be able to do it, but that's a lot of weight, right? That's like someone who lifts, like an adult male who lifts weights. Like how many of you dudes can squat 200 pounds? And be honest, it's okay if you can't. But for 15-year-old girl, 200 pounds, like 200, like all the way, I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm calling you out. I'm challenging you. You said it. You said it. You said it. You said it. Tell me. All right. I was just watching when you came with this this live, so I lost the workshop for now. Oh, well, here's another thing. If you watch the workshop, okay? So if you're watching the workshop, let's say okay, so let's say it's 3:30 right now. Let's say you register for the workshop at 4 p.m. Okay. Something comes up or you're watching at 4 and your kid starts crying or something like that, and you turn off the workshop. And then it becomes like 5:30. You're going to have to re-register. So go back to the original site, type in your name and email, and re-register again because that registration is only good for that time slot. So you'll probably go to the screen and there'll be like an end screen there, and you're like, oh, where's the workshop? So you might have to you're going to have to re-register. Okay. So it's okay if it doesn't matter. It's not like, oh my God, you're fine. Just make sure you go in back to the original page, re-register for the next, because if I play, it's playing every hour to give you all the best opportunity to catch it. So that way you can watch it at your convenience, but you have to register for each hour essentially. Okay. All right. Let me move over. Oh, sorry. Let me try to fit this back. 1 second, fam. Let me try to move this back to the screen. I moved, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Fit the screen. There we go. I'm trying to move the text box over a little bit so it's not cutting off. All right. So today's episode is titled Grow the Fuck Up. Grow the Fuck Up. That's the title of That's the title of this episode is Grow the Fuck Up. Now, why is the title Grow the Fuck Up? I've been getting a lot of messages about the workshop or just nutrition. I've been getting a lot of messages about getting started and getting results. I get a lot of messages because I'm Papa Swolio and I get a lot of fucking messages. That's like my job is answering messages, but that's fine because you're interacting, you're asking me questions. It's all good. It's all good, fam. That's why I'm here. Now, some of these messages are cop out bitch messages. They're cop out bitch messages. Some of them are really good. Some of them are really good. And I'm posting some of those that are really powerful. I have a great context in my Instagram story, for example, or on Snapchat. But some of them are really cop outs. Like everyone here, except for the 15-year-old powerlifter, soccer player, right? I'm pointing over here because my screen for Twitch is over here, but it's really right there. So I got to get used to that. Yeah. Yeah. So we're all adults. Okay. I know they say, okay, 18, you're an adult. You can get tried for murder as an adult. You're not an adult at 18. All right. First off, how the fuck did that come? How did that come into existence? Right. That 18, you're an adult. Who here in their right fucking mind thinks you're an adult at 18? How many of you know an 18-year-old? How many of you remember when you were 18? How many of you remember when you were 18? Were you an adult? No, like seriously. For real, seriously. Were you an adult at 18? Don't bullshit me. I remember when I was 18. I remember when I was 25. I don't know if I was an adult. Like just the decisions you make. I mean, I know how they define adult. It's probably like, oh, when your bones fuse and blah, blah, blah. But it's very fucking arbitrary. Even 21, I'd be like, you're not a fucking adult. Trust me. Yo, trust me. It's spring break season in South Florida. I see a lot of people in their in their low 20s. Zero adults. Cero adultos. No fucking, no shit. No adults exist on those beaches right now. So when you're 21, right? When you're 21 and or you're 18 and you're considered an adult. So that would mean, okay, you're an adult, you're adulting, you're going to make adult decisions. So that means James Allen on on YouTube, I'm 38 and still not a proper adult. Well, I'm not proper. I'm not proper. I think I'm an adult. No, I'm kidding. I love getting carded when I buy any kind of like beer or something like that. I'm like, really? You think a 19-year-old could grow a face forest like this? I mean, come on. Come on. So I want you to realize and think about what it means to be an adult. How about this? Before I even get into it, let me pause. How do you define being an adult? How would you define it? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, even if you're listening on SoundCloud or Apple Podcast, how would you define being an adult? I'm 15 and I'm more mature than most people. Yeah, and you squat more than most people, which is like, how do you define being an adult? I'll give a couple moments because I don't want to continue right away. I want to hear about this. Plus, I'm thirsty, so water intermission. So type in the comments right now, wherever you're watching. What do you think? How would you define an adult? How would you define being an adult? I'm curious. Twitch, deep cover, when you don't need anyone's help. Well, I mean, it depends on what you mean by help. Until you're old as shit and need help. Yeah, and you need someone to wipe your asshole. Um, I don't know. I mean, what do you mean by need anyone's help? I mean, we all need help now and again, you know? Like what if I need a ride and my friend picks me up and that's help? Like, I know you don't mean that, but what do you mean? Taking responsibility for your actions, Mike Segro on Facebook. That's good. That's good. I mean, but how about like a 13-year-old that takes responsibility? Are they an adult? I'm not saying anyone's right or wrong. I don't know what the technical definition is either. Society bases adulthood on a number. If you use maturity level, then some people will never be an adult. I like that. Working and paying bills. I'm 21. I'm way more of an adult than most my age. Letting go of mom and dad's apron strings. I need to get an apron, by the way, because cooking bacon naked has run its course, so to speak. And for the potential of me having kids someday, I think it would behoove me to get an apron, if you know what I mean. Capiche? You know, like, ouch on the pee. I don't know how to bring back comments on Twitch that disappeared. So if you asked a couple questions, I can't bring that back right now. They disappeared. I wasn't paying attention fast enough. Responsible, respectful, can buy beer. LOL. Huh. All right. So if you're on Twitch and you dropped a comment, drop it again because I missed it. Being responsible for another life. That's a good one. But I don't think that's necessarily being an adult. That's being a parent, or that's being a caretaker. I don't think that's necessarily a definition for an adult. That's definitely being a responsible person, or that you need to be responsible, but there's no guarantee that being responsible doesn't mean you're going to be responsible well. So, all right, being able to support yourself, make sound decisions that consistently move you in a positive direction. You're an adult when you can take care of yourself and don't baby out and quit. All right, so let me just give you the context on why we're doing why we're going around the room, so to speak, with this. The responsibility is a big part of it. Being an adult means, first off, yesterday, and I think this is great for a Monday, to reiterate the fact that no one gives a flying fuck whether you get results or not. So, first off, you need to take responsibility for your own actions and for your own well being, for your health. No one cares. It's no one's job but yours. If you don't put the effort in, no one else will. If it's not important to you, it's not going to be important to anyone else, because it should not be able, or it should not be important to anyone else. So that's number one, or one of the reasons. And so the responsibility is an interesting concept. Responsible for yourself. You're responsible for your own results. You are in charge. You're in charge of your own results. You're in charge of your outcome. No one is going to, how should I say? No one is going to be the cause of your success or failure more than you. You do stuff for yourself and don't expect other people to give you praise. Well, you don't want to please other people. And that leads me into the main point: is a lot of you are doing things to please others, right? You're doing it to please your spouse, you're doing it to please your parents, your friends, you're doing it to please people in society that don't give a fuck whether you see change or not. So considering that being an adult means taking responsibility, I think we assume at some level, or at some shade, or some concept, it's responsibility. Whether you want to say responsible for another life, you're responsible for your own life. Absolutely. Number one, guaranteed for sure. 100%. You're also in control. And the reason why this episode is titled Grow the Fuck Up is it's time to fucking buckle down and just make that decision and take action, because you're the only one that's responsible, because you're the only one that could do anything about it. So today being Monday, like fucking A, like hell yeah, Monday. What better day is there to talk about this? It's fucking Monday, fam. The beginning of the week, right? Day one. Now is the time to do something. Now is the time to actually do it. And that's what I mean by being an adult. It means get off your fucking fat, lazy ass and do something. Holy shocker. Papa Swolio, do you mean to tell me that I have the ability to get results myself, to do something about my situation? Yes, that's exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Not only that, not only do you have the ability, you're the only one that has the ability. You're the only one that has the ability to do that. No one has that ability but you. Zero people. Zero people have that ability. You're the only one that does. And it's a great topic for a Monday. It's the only topic there should ever be, but it's perfect for a Monday. Um, when it comes to, you remind me of Rob Zombie for some reason. More human than human, which rules. Nice. What are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts about this? How easy is it to take action? I'm going to get off here in a little bit. I'm going to go get my freaking pump on. I'm going to slam some legs. My head, my neck, ooh, good crack on the audio, but I'm ready to, like, oh, I'm stiff. My hips are tight. I'm going to do legs. I'm going to do legs because my hips are tight. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to loosen up my legs, do some glute activation, really get into it. I'm stiff. I'm antsy. I'm ready to fucking go. I was up super late last night again, and someone messaged me too saying, "Isn't sleep really good for gains? Like, how come you don't sleep more? Isn't sleep good for gains?" Yeah, sleep is excellent for gains. Sleep is essential, but you can't edit videos while you sleep. You can't do work while you sleep. So it comes down to priorities. And that's my next point, is that your fitness comes down to priorities. What's your priority with your fitness and your health? What's your priority with your business? Fortunately for me, my business and my health are kind of similar. A lot of aspects of my business doesn't, ironically, because my business promotes health and wellness and fitness, but a lot of what I have to do to keep that going, I would say, detracts in some cases from my own personal health and fitness because I'm staying up late. I'm doing shit. Like, I can't go to sleep at 9 p.m. I just, I can't. The world doesn't stop at 9, so I'm not able to stop doing things just at 9 p.m. just because the sun goes down. So I am willing to do what it takes to make it happen. I'm willing to do what it takes to make it happen. I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do what it takes for my business, for Swolenormous. I'm willing to do what it takes for my body, whether I feel like it or not, whether I'm tired or, have a headache or feel exhausted or this, that, and the other. I'm willing to do what it takes. My question to you is, this being a Monday, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to do what it takes to make it happen for you? Is there a list of exceptions? How are you doing on YouTube? You live over there? Drop some comments or something going on YouTube. Let me know you guys are still hearing me okay and you're still alive. We're still good. Oh, just popped up. I literally just popped up. Discipline is key. Every day I wake up and get straight into my hustle. Are you? I think that's it. That's it. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to do whatever it takes? Are you willing to do what is necessary? Are you willing to do it? You're not going to get results by bitching and moaning and complaining. You're only going to get results if you do the work and if you go to the gym, if you eat the right foods, if you make the decision, if you practice, 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 fail, practice, 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 win, practice, 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 fail, practice, 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 win, practice, fail, practice, fail, practice, 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 fail, practice, practice, fail, 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 practice, 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 win. A lot of failures. You're going to have a lot of practice and a lot of failures. And then you're going to have a lot of practice and a lot of wins. Now, the quality of your practice and how serious you take your shit will lead to how many wins you have. And if you have more wins overall than losses and failures, more successes over failures, there's no guarantee. And that's a major reason why a lot of you aren't starting or you're having trouble starting is you're thinking, you're getting too up in your fucking head. You're being childish. Grow the fuck up. Be an adult. Be an adult and keep fucking going. Right? Be an adult and keep fucking going. Yesterday, someone asked me, what's the best quote on the wall? And there's a bunch. One of them says now. Actually, I think I remember my favorite quote. There's so many, but one of the original ones. And what's cool is like, if you look carefully, kind of like over in this area here, not on Instagram, but if you're watching on the stream on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, you're on the same camera. Some of them are older and yellowed. Now they're just like darker from being like oxidized, like in the sun and cooking oils and stuff. Like it was by the kitchen when I was in the other room. What, what one of my favorite, what one of my favorite things about the downsides, about the failures, about those valleys is where the mind goes. You don't build the discipline when you're on top of the mountain. You build it when you're in the fucking shit house. So one of the best quotes, if not the best on the board, and I made it a great wallpaper. I think it's in my Instagram profile. It's quote, "This is when people quit." Remember that one? That was also a video. That was also a viral video I did. This is when people quit. So whenever something goes wrong, whenever you have a failure, whenever you have something that's not so good, whenever you have like a downturn, when you have something that's low, I want you to say to yourself, this is when people quit. And that's it. This is when people quit. Whenever you don't get results right away, think to yourself, this is when people quit. Whenever I do a live stream or I did a live stream back in the day, 2 years ago, I mean, this is what, episode 696. So let's say 694 episodes ago when you had like one person watching live, two people watching live. Like it was like, small. That's when people quit. That's when people quit. This is when people quit. Whatever you want to think about. Right. And that's really one of the most important things you can ever think about when you're having a little bit of a low point. Anytime something doesn't seem in your favor, just remember it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's in your favor or not. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be in your favor. It's not designed to be in your favor. It will never, ever, 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 ever be in your favor because it's just not meant to be. That's not what it's there for. It's there to teach you a lesson. It's there for you to keep fucking going. And Twitch is reminding me right now. Twitch is reminding me of Periscope because you're getting a lot of shitty, immature trolls on Twitch. Hopefully Twitch doesn't turn into and go downhill like Periscope will. Just on a side note. But yeah, this is when people quit, and that will keep you going. So remind yourself, this is when people quit. Whenever you have a low point, if you're in a funk today, remember, this is when people quit. And then what do? You don't quit. You don't quit. That's it. You just don't quit. That's it. That's it. One of a great video, I don't know how much you poke around YouTube, but if you watch some videos from these Navy SEALs. Watch some videos from Navy SEALs on how to become a Navy SEAL. What it takes to become a Navy SEAL. Literally, one of them, I forget the gentleman's name, said the way to become a Navy SEAL is you just don't quit. That's literally it. He's like, you don't have to be the best athlete. You don't have to be some fucking genius. Everyone thinks you have to be some like, oh, amazing. No, you just don't quit. That's all you do is just don't quit. That's it. They try to do things to make you quit, and then you just don't quit. That's all you do is don't quit. Because if you quit, then you don't make it. And that's the difference. That's the difference. You don't quit. If you do, you don't get it. It's so simple. It's so simple. Whether it's fitness, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, if you want something and you want it to succeed, you don't quit. Now, to contrast that, there are times when you do have to make that judgment call and change directions. And that kind of sometimes throws a monkey wrench in because, like, oh, well, you just said don't quit. Well, how do you know when to quit? It depends on the situation. But I'm talking about the vision, right, fam? Those of you that caught the best year ever workshop, those that caught that at the beginning of the year, that that vision that you create for yourself, not a goal, not a fucking cheesy goal. You want to lose 10 pounds. Fuck you and your couch on those 10 pounds. Your vision is going to determine whether or not you have the stones, the balls, the testicles, the clit, the titties, whatever you want to call it, to keep going and not to stop. Twitch, the new Periscope. I actually, yeah, Twitch is a lot of trolls. Well, after the episode, I have to figure out. I'm still new to Twitch, but I'll block everyone that's trolling on Twitch though. So if you do enjoy the cast and you're one of the people that are trolling on Twitch, like obviously I see it, but I just don't care. If you do want to stick around or plug back in, then you know, lighten up or I'll figure out how to block you and you won't be able to see my streams anymore. I don't want to block you. So, you know, I'm still new on the Twitch game. So fuck you. All right. Well, I am Hende, whatever the fuck that name is, who's going to get blocked. Yeah. All right. So I'll block all the trolls on Twitch. No big deal. Yo, Papa Swolio, mad respect from Switzerland. How's it going, Papa Swolio? Fuck yo feelings. What's up, Midge? Let's see on Facebook. Philip Radcliffe. Let's see. Most of our brains have been rewired to fail to drug abuse. How do we get rewired? How do we reset and get swollen? That's why I provide like the details with like the elimination diet. You got to reset. You got to reset. But here's the thing: everyone's different. My point is, if you need to, I miss the trolls. I miss the trolling on Periscope a little bit. This will be fun. This will be fun. This one is fun. We'll clean up shop. We'll clean up shop. I don't know. That's the thing. That's the thing on Twitch though. Gamers have freaking mouths. Gamers have mouths. Gamers are like the new Periscope and YouTube. Gamers get like fucking violent. So you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. You have to really, you need perspective. You need perspective on that. You need perspective on your life. You need to have your vision. If you don't know where you're going, you're not going to be able to make those decisions, right? If you don't know where you're going, you're not going to be able to make those decisions, whether you should quit or whether you should keep going. You have to be able to recognize those things that you need to press on and those things that you need to lighten up on, for example, the gas pedal. So let me take some questions. I see something on Instagram. Let me scroll. What are your thoughts on intermittent fasting? Some people love it. I mean, for me, it's not something I can maintain long term. If I do it for a few days, I feel flat. I'm not a big fan of it. Sometimes I do it, but like not on purpose. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not necessarily my thing. That beard thick. Thanks, Links. It's actually a comment. What are your thoughts on no fap? What all those videos people are making? I think they're wasting time. Hitler should have quit probably. Yeah, I think Hitler took it a little bit too far. I think that's I think that's pretty much common knowledge. Lords Marika, what's Twitch? It's a live streaming platform for a lot of gamers, but it's up and coming for a lot of um, TV shows and content. So check it out. It's going to be big. It's going to be really big. I mean, it already is, but it's going to be bigger for all types of content. So I recommend checking it out. But people stream like live gaming and stuff like that. There's always someone out there going through worse situations and is working harder than you. You can do better and go harder. Don't stop. That's what she said. Go harder. Go harder. Who would win, you or Fari? I don't know who that is. Who the hell's Fari? I don't know a lot of people on on social. Like I don't know their screen names. I don't follow their content, that's for damn sure. Because they don't make anything worthwhile. Oh, damn, big dog. What up? People go to work every day to get paid to have health insurance. Etc. Sometimes it helps to think about your workouts like that. The benefit is a long, healthy life and being able to actually enjoy. Well, I mean, living a long, healthy life is great, but it makes it's important to live that healthy life. We get so wrapped up in how long we live. You know, what's the average length of, oh, it's 82, 83, 84, 85. But how many of those years are on medication? How many of those are in a nursing home? How many of those years do you have someone wiping your asshole? Like, are you living quality? I'd rather live less and live quality rather than, you know, live long and be dependent. How can you go up on the weight and keeping six pack? You mean bulk? You're not really going to. You're going to put on fat when you bulk. Watch the podcast or look for my uniform. I'll stay. I just realized I didn't record the podcast like straight audio. I'm going to have to rip the audio from one of these videos. So, podcast listeners, I just realized I didn't set up that other. I got so excited or so caught up in the other streams. I'm going to have to rip the audio. So, yay, extra work for me. Have you tried Fortnite? Yeah, I've played a few games. I think they've disappeared from my stream. If you haven't seen them, they've disappeared. I uploaded one to YouTube. If you guys haven't checked me out on YouTube, check me out, Swolenormous on YouTube. It's all right. I don't get bothered by the trolling. I don't get bothered by the stuff. As long as people are still getting able to interact and having a good time. Do I use beard oil? Yeah, I do. I use beard shampoo. Conditions my skin. What's your thought on the Concept 2 rower to shred? I don't use it, and I'm pretty lean. To shred, it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you shred per se. It's cardio. Like if you're not eating properly and you're not creating that foundation of lifting weights, it's not going to help you shred. You know, that's just extra energy that you're utilizing, but it's going to come down to the nutrition. I see a lot of people, I see a lot of fat people on Concept 2 rowers. So don't think that just because you're rowing and you're out of breath and you're sweating that you're burning fat or something like that. You're using energy and you're exhausting yourself and you might leave in a ton of sweat, but doesn't mean that you're going to, for example, be shredding from that. So let me actually resize the chat box because getting a lot of long comments and I can't read them, even though they're trolls. Trolling on the Twitch. T-dubs. Praetorian, if I have a smaller muscle that's lagging a bit, is it cool to work out a couple times a week for a while? I would. I mean, a lot of times you're lagging. Let's say how many of you have like an arm that's bigger than the other? It's because if your right arm's bigger, you're right-handed, or you use the right arm more. Or if your left arm's bigger, you use the left arm more. That's really what it is. So yeah, use it more. We can tell you loving the trolls. To a point, as long as the quality, as long as it's a little bit. Well, I'm smirking because I'm quadruple streaming. So if I'm smirking, it's because I got YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram also going. Your right arm's bigger because you're spanking it too much. Get yourself a girlfriend, kid. I have a smaller muscle that's lagging a bit. Is it cool to work? Yeah. Okay. Same question. Keep on rocking. Thanks, Elwood. Health is free. Destroying yourself is expensive as hell. I agree. In that video, in my Swole Motion, in the vlog I did, what did I say? It wasn't free to get you that fat. You paid a lot of money to get that fat on entertainment, on food. Like it took you time and money to get that fat. It took you time and money to get that fat. So why won't you pay for something that helps you get less fat? Like you have to put in the effort and the work and do what it takes to get less fat. So we're coming up on 7 hundo. So remember, follow me on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, also Snapchat. I'm everywhere. If you're interested in checking out that anti-diet workshop, check the link in my Facebook post description, also my bio on Instagram. And you can also check out all the details on my programs and all the deets on my site, swolenormousx.com, swolenormousx.com. So I will be playing around with Twitch a little bit, changing some of the colors, organizing it. But make sure if you are following me, remember that I'll let Twitch go a little bit. I'll let it go a little bit because we got, only the second time that I'm streaming the show on there. But for everyone that's watching or for everyone that's watching on Twitch, I want the viewing experience to be on point. So I will minimize the chat for the trolling. But if it continues to be trashy or anything that's not constructive, I don't got time for that shit. So I have a great sense of humor to a point, and then I just get tired of it, and I will block people, like no joke. So I don't care if you swear, I don't care if this, but if you're rude or hateful or just completely just spamming, yeah, I'll block you in 2 seconds. It doesn't mean a thing to me. So, but I would love for you to stick around. So stick around. So I don't mind if you're an asshole today, but if you continue to be an asshole, yeah, I'll block it. Let's see. What are your thoughts on fitness and anime? I don't know. I don't watch anime. I don't know what the hell that would mean anyway. Fitness in anime? You mean like everyone being shredded and yoked like Goku style? Facebook sucks. Switch to YouTube. Cool. Left arm's bigger, trying to keep these hoes in check. Got to keep daddy's pimp hand strong. I like it. Well, Papa Soil's got to keep his pimp biceps strong. Actually, I'm doing leg today. So we'll see you all later. Make sure you follow me. I'll be posting some stuff on Snap and Instagram stories for today's workout. Most likely, I think I'll probably be taking some videos too for some instructionals, but make sure you're following me on YouTube. Going to post a bunch of videos, new vlog, driving while gaining, and some other content. So follow me everywhere. And all hova, peace, McGee's fam, deuce, magoose. I'll see you all in Swolenormous X. Remember, swolenormousx.com. Laters. Peace, peace, peace.